As we are building product and thinking about how we drive business agility, we are thinking about the learning element in terms of how do you understand what's happening within the enterprise, to then inform what kinds of actions you can do, and then creating repeatable methods to deliver and execute those actions quickly for the customer.
The next generation of robotics will empower the hybrid digital-human reality, prioritizing intelligence rather than rules. DXC uses robotics to add business value, solving problems from the everyday to the one-off.
A lot of customers have jumped both feet into automation and have discovered that they're not necessarily getting the outcomes they want.
What we find critically important is truly understanding what the problems are for the customers, not just what's happening to them today, but what are the key themes that are bubbling up in the next 3 to 5 years, and then being able to synthesize all of the different inputs together to help build that roadmap around the customer.
Speed, productivity, efficiency. DXC's learning agility is foundational in providing a faster, more scalable path to the promise of BPS.
That's essentially what I'm trying to replicate in business process services, is the ability to understand how your processes operate, give you a fast path to get to and execute that process quickly. And by the way, if you need to change, I can tell you where the bottlenecks are and give you insights to get to a different route much faster. And that's how we think about this whole agility equation.
We're using data to make data more valuable. It's like interest on interest. We really hold the keys to actually driving the next set of innovations that are going to be led by data, that's going to be infused with artificial intelligence, that also takes advantage of some of these design parameters. And that's why we say expect the unexpected.
CX has evolved from performance indicator to key competitive differentiator. Our suite of CX solutions brings together critical components in a true cloud-as-a-service model, delivering immediate impact where it matters most.
Businesses are now very much looking at their investment in their F&A area, looking at how they can optimize that investment through the use of automations, and we're focusing on learning those processes, understanding how they execute, and then applying our proprietary LEAP technology in order to be able to execute the automation agenda in the most efficient way.
DXC's Agile Process Automation brings robotics, automation, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and economic cloud models into one solution. APA reveals and harnesses dark data for productivity gains in your current business operations, while scaling with your hybrid digital workforce to meet fluctuating business demands. This deep learning system provides continuous insight into delivery and business outcomes, future-proofing a proprietary, proven approach from DXC, the industry leader.
Robotics, cognitive computing, cloud are all major technology shifts that are impacting this F&A space. We've got a pretty strong pedigree in cloud, analytics. RPA is something that we actually have a lot of experience in because the technology around robotics process automation is very, very similar to the technologies we've used in cloud and even application testing and in application monitoring.
We've had some really great demonstrable successes in our pilot programs across the organization.
We had a particular use case where we were expecting to see about 30% savings right off the top, and then within a week we've already eclipsed that particular number by a magnitude order.
We have a highly valued large global transportation company that we're doing work with in their accounts payable and receivable area. We've highlighted the fact that the process that they thought they were running only actually happens 15% of the time. And so then we've shone a light on what the other 85% really looks like and the inefficiencies that are implicit in that. And now we're moving forward in automating that entire process set.
Really, we're just entering what I would say is a golden era. It's really the application of these bleeding edge technologies into this capability set that just wasn't possible in the past, and that's what DXC really brings to the table.
BPS is the connective tissue between the information technology layer and the execution of business activity on the ground.
When you can see really how things execute, that's when you can actually start establishing a future state of how you want your company to look and how your processes should look. Embedding learning into the capabilities that we bring out to market, I don't see anybody else doing that, and we think it's key.